All right, everybody, Bryce here, coming at you with a real quick market update today. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the fact that Coinbase actually just raised $2 billion. So $2 billion, they sold some junk bonds, okay? So instead of selling, equity in their company and financing and raising money that way, they sold $2 billion of junk bonds. And why is that important? The reason, it's a really loud car. Sorry guys, hold on. The reason why that's important, that the $2 billion number is important, is because they originally aimed for $1.5 billion in their raise. When they published it just this past week, they got $7 billion in oversubscription orders. So that means there is a white hot demand for Coinbase's debt, right? Investors are coming in and seeing Coinbase as a promising company and saying, hey, we want to buy those bonds, and we want to support that. And so it's another way for institutional investors to get exposure to the crypto asset class. And I'm looking at those flows, right? I'm looking at those flows that aren't just how much BTC is being bought up off those exchanges, or how much Ethereum is being bought like day to day on exchanges. But there's actually other ways to track market demand, and it's through those other primary markets is what you would kind of think about them. And so, as opposed to the secondary markets. And so I'm really interested to see that that's a very bullish sign, right? $7 billion of money just basically came up, and Coinbase didn't want to take all of it. They said, we're going to just take $2 billion for the raise. But anyhow, that's something I wanted to point out today because it's not something that's on everybody's radar, but it's a great signal that there's a lot of institutional demand out there for crypto. And beyond that, the theme that we've been talking about this week, not just this week, but for the past month, is this rotation from these layer ones, these Ethereum kind of competitors to DeFi. And so again, today we're seeing a continuation of that trend shift where some of these other coins are selling off, and the ones that are spiking and are rising are the ETH-based, right, Ethereum-based DeFi, decentralized finance coins. And that rotation has been really, really hard right now. And, we've been putting those trade alerts out in our newsletter, letting everybody know what sorts of coins we're looking at and how we're playing that rotation. So congrats to everybody who has been playing this awesome move with us. It has been a very profitable move. And I'm sure this trend is going to be continuing. And if it stops, for any reason, if it loses momentum, we're going to let you guys know. So again, it's really important that you guys stay up to date with all these market updates. And if you're not already part of the group, right? If you're not already part of Crypt Nation, here's how you can do it, right? You could hit that button below for $1. You could get a 2-week trial. You could kind of come and see what it's all about. Where we give our buy alerts, our sell alerts, our fundamentally strong coins and our analysis on the markets day in and day out, plus a private Facebook community of over 10,000 crypto investors that are, sharing analysis, talking markets day in and day out. So if that sounds interesting, well, guess what? Click that orange button below, and for $1, you get a 2-week trial. That's the market update. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another one.